John Charles Spencer, 3rd Earl Spencer PCD LFRS, styled Viscount Althorp from 1783 to 1834, was a British statesman. He was notably Chancellor of the Exchequer under Lord Grey and Lord Melbourne from 1830 to 1834. Early years. His father, George Spencer, 2nd Earl Spencer, had served in the ministries of Pitt the Younger, Charles James Fox and Lord Grenville, and was First Lord of the Admiralty. He was married to the eldest daughter of Lord Lucan. Their eldest son, John Charles, was born at Spencer House, London, on the 30th of May 1782. In 1800, after Harrow, he took up his residence at Trinity College, Cambridge, and for some time applied himself energetically to mathematical studies, but he spent most of his time in hunting and racing. He was appointed a Deputy Lieutenant of Northamptonshire on the 5th of June 1803. In 1804, he entered Parliament as a member for Okehampton in Devon. He vacated his seat in 1806 to contest the University of Cambridge against Lord Henry Petty and Lord Palmerston, but he was elected that same year for St Albans, and appointed a Lord of the Treasury. At the general election in November 1806, he was elected for Northamptonshire, and he continued to sit for the county until he succeeded to the peerage. For the next few years after this speech, Lord Althorp occasionally spoke in debate and always on the side of liberalism, but from 1813 to 1818 he was only really in the House of Commons. His absence was partly due to a feeling that it was hopeless to struggle against the will of the Tory ministry, but more particularly because of the death of his wife, Leader of the Commons. In 1819, on his return to political life, he pressed for establishing a more efficient bankruptcy court, and of expediting the recovery of small debts, and he saw both these reforms accomplished before 1825. During the greater part of the reign of George IV, the Whigs lost their influence in the state from the want of cohesion, but this defect was soon remedied in 1830 when Lord Althorp was chosen the leader in the Lower House, and his capacity for the position was proved by experience. In Lord Grey's government, Althorp was both Leader of the House of Commons and Chancellor of the Exchequer. He was instrumental in success of the government measures. Along with Lord John Russell, he led the fight to pass the Reform Bill of 1832, making more than 20 speeches, and is generally considered the architect of its victory. The Lords. After the dissolution of 1833, the Whig government had been slowly dying, and was further weakened by Althorp's promotion to the House of Lords following the death of his father in 1834. The new Lord Spencer abandoned the cares of office and returned to country life with unalloyed delight. Henceforth agriculture, not politics, was his principal interest. He was the first president of the Royal Agricultural Society, and a notable cattle breeder. Often as he was urged by his political friends to come to their assistance, he rarely quit the peaceful pleasures which he loved. He died without issue at Wiston on the 1st of October 1845, and was succeeded by his brother Frederick. Reputation and legacy. The Whigs required, to carry the Reform Bill, a leader above party spirit. He has been called the most decent man who ever held high government office. Henry Harding, 1st Viscount Harding, said that one of John Wilson Croker's speeches was demolished by the simple statement of Lord Althorp that he had collected some figures which entirely refuted it, but had lost them. Spencer Street in Melbourne is named in his honour. Marriage. Spencer married on 13 April 1814 to Esther Aklom at Upper Brook Street, Mayfair, London. Cochrane quotes from the Farrington Diaries. In marrying he complied with the wishes of Lord and Lady Spencer. It was not of his own seeking, and from letterbag of Lady Elizabeth Spencer Stanhope. Since Jack Althorp would not propose to her, she proposed to him, and such an unusual proceeding was fraught with happy consequences. His devotion after marriage amply compensated for his lack of ardour before. Esther died on the 11th of June 1818 at age 29 at Halcon Street, Belgravia, London, England, from childbirth, and she was buried on the 18th of June 1818 in Brington, North Hampshire, England. John was said to be deeply upset by his wife's death and continued a devotion to her following styles of address and coat of arms. Styles of Address 1782 to 1783. The Honourable John C. Spencer, 1783 to 1803. Viscount Althorp, 1803 to 1804. Viscount Althorp DL, 1804 to 1806. Viscount Althorp DL MP, 1806. Viscount Althorp DL, 1806 to 1820. Viscount Althorp DL MP, 1820 to 1830. Viscount Althorp DL FRS MP, 1830 to 1834. The Right Honourable Viscount Althorp DL FRS MP, 1834 to 1845. The Right Honourable the Earl Spencer PCDL FRS. Coat of Arms Ancestry.